Hey y'all, so I know y'all see these canvases behind me. There's 8, and then I got a long one over there that makes 9, and I gotta do all of these in a week and a half.
What did he say?
To get 9 paintings done for class. These 8 are gonna be a series that I'm working on, human developmental timeline for myself. So these are all gonna be like self-portraits in a way. And then the long one over there is going to be a art history timeline. I think I'm gonna do Black art history, so focusing mainly on Black historical figures in art therapy. So it'll be Black art therapy history timeline, and I have to have 5 specific points on the timeline for that, and I got like 7 to 9 days to do that. Crazy, right? These, even though they're going to be based on my life and my specific human development, so they're going to be self-portraits in a way, I am going to try to separate myself from it a little bit. Created one reference on my iPad so far, and it has like my face as a kid, and I think I'm going to abstract it a little bit so that way it can be more relatable. It'll be like me, but like the faces will be a little bit more abstracted, so it's not like a realistic portrait. It'll be more of like an abstract surrealist portrait, if you will. Each one of these are going to be a different color, and I've kind of already mapped out the colors on my iPad, but with no references on all of them. And I have them all up here mainly because I need space in my studio and I don't have any more floor space. Like everything is completely taken up. You guys are actually sitting on another project that I'm working on upside down. However, having it up on the wall, I feel like will give me more of a sense of what I need to get done, and also like a sense of accomplishment when it does get done, because then it'll be up on the wall and it'll be like complete. You know what I mean? As I'm working on it. Does that make sense? Cool. I've got a lot to get done. I think I will do all the background colors first. Just paint them all their colors and get that completely done and out the way. And then my dad had pulled out all the pictures that we have collected over the years from when I was a baby all the way up until I don't remember when we stopped taking, like once iPhone started having good pictures and we stopped using like the disposable cameras. That's where those pictures stop. But I have some record of my old pictures once we got like iPhones and stuff. I got my first smartphone in high school, but I still would take pictures on like my flip phone in middle school. So yeah, day 1, it's the end of the day because it's dark outside. I wish you guys could have seen the sunset because it was beautiful. It was like purple and orange. Anyway, let's get to it. What happened? Hey, Bubba. It's taking a lot longer than I thought it would to figure out, which I'm trying my best not to be hard on myself about it, because it is 8 paintings, 7 really. We'll see if I get to the 8th small one, but then I have the long one that I also need to figure out, like make a reference for on my iPad. But I'm trying to give myself a little bit of grace because I've never had to make that many references that quickly, because I also made another reference for this painting I'm going to do for my friend who's in the WWE, and that reference took like 2 weeks to come up with. So yeah, it usually takes me a minute, and that piece is going to be really, really big, and it's got way more elements in it. This one is pretty small, and it's got 2 elements, really 2-3 elements. This one's going to have about 3 or 4 elements, but the really big one has like up to 8 elements. So I'm trying to give myself some grace. At the same time is of the essence. This time next week, all of them need to be done. Try not to stress myself out about it. I'm trying to just let it go with the flow. At the same time, I gotta get the creative juices flowing. I gotta find some references. And I've been finding like some inspo pics on Pinterest. I have paint all over my face. I think that looks pretty close. I didn't really want it to be spot on, so the fact that I got like the idea of it on the canvas is what I was really going for. But I really wanted it super loose, which it is. So that's a new style for me. I don't have any of the other ones. The purple one is still like, I'm trying to go in order, but I'm not really trying to go in order. I've been just trying to figure out what the inspiration as it comes up. And so far I've been going in order. And so the purple one is next to try to figure out. But I also didn't find many pictures of me in middle school. So there's that. On Pinterest, I've found some inspiration that I'm kind of like leaning toward, but I'm not going for like the essence of it, just more of like visual elements that I like, or the way that they painted, or whatever the case is, you know what I'm saying? I like this one, even though I didn't realize it was AI modified. I didn't realize it was AI until after the fact, but I still like it. Do we feel the vibes? Oh my goodness. Are we seeing the vision? That one I just saw and I like a lot. I like this one too. Very like sketchy, but like multiple elements in. Like there's a realism element, but then there's like sketching on top of it with bold colors, different textures. Very like graphically surrealism. That's what I'm calling it. I've never heard it be called that before, but like I'm gonna call it graphic surrealism. Oh, this one. I do like that one. This one and this one were like my main inspiration for this series. You can't really tell in this one yet. When I start adding like the random scribbles on there, you'll see there's only 2 scribbles in this one, but as the development progresses throughout the series, it's gonna become more and more like scribbles implemented in it, and it's gonna be more fractured and scattered. That's the idea. But with the pink one specifically, I kind of got inspiration from this, and they have a series of this, like pieces like this. This is part of a series, and it's surrealist photography and editing. It's not painted, but it's edited, but I like it a lot. I think it's a really cool style. That's where we are on day 4. Tomorrow I don't have class. Today I did have class. Tomorrow I don't have class, but I'm supposed to have rehearsal, and I'm trying to show y'all my brace, that my ankle is kind of messed up again, and supposed to have rehearsal, but we shall see if I actually go to rehearsal and participate in rehearsal. We only have 2 of them, so I kind of need to if I'm gonna be in this project. At the same time, I don't want to hurt my ankle more than it is. And so we'll see if I'm up for rehearsal tomorrow, and if I'm not, then I'll be down here painting. And if I am, that's probably going to take out maybe 3 hours of my day. Oh, and I also have therapy tomorrow. There's that as well. I'm definitely going to therapy. All of these have been falling off the wall because I've been using these things to stick them on the wall, and they're not strong at all. And it kind of took off some paint. Don't tell my mama. I was trying to do that for you guys so it will look nice and cute and fancy and like nice editing, and you know, but it's not working. So yeah. Anyways, bye.